Hi, what's up? Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Hi. Jesus fucking Christ. I tried to film a vlog for you guys a few days ago. I have a question. You don't experience something firsthand. Okay. Why does that mean that it's not real? Christians, why are we so caught up in this partisan war? So why can we not have conversations about this? I mean, this is directed to my white people. Why is it so bad to disagree over and over and over again? But like, why can't we continue to have the conversations? This past Monday, I tried to film another vlog. And it was just a really shitty day.
We're here! Stevens Lake Trailhead. We're gonna attempt to hike to a lake, Alpine Lake today. The problem is that there's a lot of water. So there might be a river crossing and we don't know if we're gonna be able to make it, but we're gonna try.
To find myself, a way to get myself.
This trail is literally like straight up, which is really fun, but heat very quickly.
I blame myself. I should have blamed myself. But that's what I've heard. And now I'm staying and the sun is out.
Unfortunately, that means that we don't get to continue the trail today. That water is just ice cold and we could probably do it alone. But the dogs, it's just too much of a risk. So I'm very disappointed. However, the day is still young and we are still near lots of mountains and we'll go find another trail. Okay, so Dad is too stressed out to do a different trail. And honestly, I'm stressed out as well. So hiking with dogs is not always a good idea. At least puppies. Well, my dog's not a puppy. My sister's dog, the other dog that's with us, is definitely a puppy. So, yeah, sometimes the days, you know, just aren't that great. Which is kind of funny to say because, like, can you even really have a good day right now with everything that's going on? Anyways, I don't even know if I'm gonna make this into a vlog. We'll see what happens.
So here we are again, third time's the charm. This morning, I dropped my best friend off at the airport. She dropped in for a visit. She's a flight attendant, so she was able to drop in and surprise me for a visit, which was so needed and so wonderful. And Sarah, I love you if you're watching this. Then I went to the gym and worked out, and now I'm back home. I just got done watching Francina Simone's video, Being Black. I love Francina Simone so much, not only as an author, she's an incredible author, but also just listening to her. I really love that she's on Booktube and she shares her perspective on things. Francina Simone has an awesome way of making me laugh 1 minute and then the next minute making me hate myself for being white. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I think that white people should be very uncomfortable right now. We should be the most uncomfortable out of anyone because we've been perpetuating this fuckery for years and years and years. All of my white friends and family that I've discussed this with, we can discuss some like specifics until we're blue in the face. We can talk about how ridiculous you think it may be to defund the police or how outraged you are about the riots and the looting. Like, we can agree on all the intricacies and the specifics of the surrounding craziness that is happening, but we will never agree. I will never understand how you can so blatantly disregard the fact that systemic racism and the employment of white supremacy is prevalent in our society, in our American culture, in the history of America. On that note, today I am going to plan out my upcoming Booktube videos, and I thought that it could be a fun little vlog to just brainstorm ideas together on how I come up with video ideas. Here's my handy dandy notebook. This is where I write down everything. As you can see, she's nearing her end. Kind of do a little bit of research when I'm thinking about Booktube videos to do. Of course, when someone leaves me a comment, like recently I just got a comment asking for me to do a certain video idea, which was so fun, and like, I got a engagement. It was cool. So thank you for commenting. I freaking love when I get comments. Currently my two favorite YouTubers are Sorella Moore and Liz Harris. While I would love to have a production value that is akin to what they do, I'm really just trying to focus on consistency right now. So after I've kind of looked through some videos, ideas of like the people that I really enjoy, I will sit down and think, okay, what's happening coming up in life, and what are things that I can talk about or make interesting, or what would be interesting for people to see or film or whatever. I like to do 3 kind of categories of video ideas. So reverse harems obviously would be number 1. Number 2 is like Booktube, AuthorTube type of videos. And the 3rd category would be creative liberty. And then it's just a matter of literally jotting down everything that comes to my mind. Somebody commented that they would like for me to rank books based on level of smuttiness. I just recently stumbled across this thing called Online Book Club. Regardless, it's an online platform where you can get paid to read and review books, and I thought it would be really cool to do a video about like that process and if it's really worth it and how it works and everything. I also would love to do a Medium video, how I made my first 75 cents on medium.com. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but it's still a nice little motivational boost to keep you writing, knowing that there are people reading your stuff and there are people who are, you know, feeling things from reading your stuff. I wrote this little thing on vulnerability and how vulnerability scares the shit out of me. Like how I've learned that vulnerability can really make you stronger. That's a creative idea. But it doesn't feel, I don't know. I'm having a really hard time, and this is not me complaining. God, I feel like, I'm so afraid to say the wrong thing. It just feels really dumb to talk about anything besides racial bias, racial inequality, racism, white privilege, white supremacy, white power. It just feels insane to talk about anything other than those crazy things, like the George Soros, Antifa, the KKK, Donald Trump. I just, like, how can we talk about anything else but those things? But also, every single person, regardless of your race, also needs to maintain a level of self-preservation. And I don't think that it's healthy for anyone to constantly think about all of those things, or not to necessarily not think about them, but to constantly be inundated with the stress of those things. And that right there is such a privileged white thing for me to say, because as a black individual, can you really ever take a break from thinking that? No. But I can, because it doesn't directly affect me. I think I would like to put like in creative category, something about getting involved with local government. It's been this recurring thing that's been on my mind. If you're white, honestly, if you're not white, but especially if you're white, you should really go watch Francina Simone's new video about being black. I just recently bought a couple books on anti-racism, so I will be documenting my reading through those and all of my thoughts. I think I'm gonna do that. We'll put that under Booktube. I know that this video was nothing amazing, but we are here, we did the thing, and sometimes showing up is a great start, a great step in the right direction. So I hope you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!